How's it going? This is Pilz, and we're going to do a review of the RAVPower wireless capable battery, I should say. It is a battery pack, as you expect, but it can charge your phone wirelessly. You know, for me, I was thinking this is pretty convenient. I'm a full-time college student, as you guys know, and, you know, outlets are not exactly handy when you have all these people with iPhones, you know, glued to the wall, and wall huggers, as you should say, but you know, this is more convenient for me. I like the idea of wireless charging. I don't like cables. I'd much rather just plop my phone down and have it charge. And this is, you know, the battery pack itself. As you can see, we're going to actually look at what's in the box first. This came from Amazon. The box is a little beat up, but yeah, it's Amazon, so no big deal there. As you can see, battery pack is the piece of paper it came in. You have a little manual. Of course, you get a micro USB cable with I guess a QC sticker that's not really on there. And of course, you get your power supply. So, again, I don't really need these right now. I can get them out of the way. So we can take a look at the battery. I did use this a little earlier, and when I first put my phone on it, my phone was at 75%, and this had one more dot. So that's not bad. This is, you know, 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and, you know, the Nexus, 25% of the 3220 milliamp hour battery is roughly 805 milliamp hours. And if you divide that by 1250, you get roughly a 66% efficiency. That's not bad for a QI charger. And, you know, it does output about an amp, give or take, depending on how you have it. It does charge through cases just fine. You know, I have a skin on my phone. It works fine with that too. As you can see, you know, it is on. There's actually a power button here. So that fell down. Which you can, you know, turn it on, off, check the status. It has, I believe, 4 LEDs, and this one is green to indicate charging. The red indicates power. You have your micro USB port to charge the battery pack. And then you have your USB 2.0 port to charge other devices. On the back, you just have, I guess, some information about the output of the battery. Wireless charger, you know, input 5 volt, 1.5 amp, which is what the charger is coming for, or I should say what the charger that comes in the box is rated for. So, you know, again, it outputs at 1 amp, which is fine for wireless charging. That's the most you'll get currently. It is nice, so on the back, this is actually rubber, so it does keep your phone from sliding around. You know, if you have a case on it, it's kind of stiff here, and as you could hear, it did beep, indicating it is charging. I guess my phone decided to reboot for some reason. But, again, you know, it's not the battery's fault. I've been having reboots due to, I guess, kernel settings. But anyway, as you can see, it also has rubber feet here to keep it pretty stiff. You know, it's not going to move around if you're wirelessly charging. So, again, this is a great battery pack. I really, really like the ability to wirelessly charge while on the go. You know, you can just plop your phone down. There you go, charge anywhere. I will get to more information as I use it more about long-term use, how much I can actually get out of one full charge of this battery pack for my phone, if it will charge my phone fully, you know, given how much energy loss there is. But, you know, as you can see, all I have to do is, my phone is currently not charging. You can see it's at 94% because I was testing the pack earlier. So, let's go into the battery menu. And as you can see, it just rebooted 30 seconds, whatever. I'm just going to plop the phone down, hear it beep, and you can see the phone is indeed charging. Great news, you know, it's really good battery pack, and you know, you can kind of play with it, can line it up wherever you hear it beep. As you can see, the green light goes on when it is in fact charging. I would put it on my Ultra Hybrid, but I realize the side scan is not friendly to cases. I kind of ripped a corner here while putting my case on, so, you know, again, not case friendly, but it's for, you know, those of us who don't use cases. But I'll follow up with some more about how it works with cases, but again, wireless charging with the battery pack itself is really great, and it doesn't move around much other than it's spinning, you know, but if you have a case on here, it should be fine. I can try it out with my Unicorn Beetle, which will probably be most flat because it is a thicker case. But, you know, this battery pack is really, really handy, especially considering it's 5,000 milliamp hour, relatively thin. You know, it's not much thicker than the Nexus. I think this is about a 1/2 inch. The Nexus is what, 10 millimeters, give or take, you know, 12 millimeters. Not much at its thickest point. So with a case on, you know, you're only looking at about as thick as a phone with a case on it. It's not heavy at all. It weighs less than the phone itself, just by my rough measurement. I would definitely recommend this unless I have, you know, any issues with it. But as of right now, it seems great. You know, it charges fairly efficiently for wireless charging. I'm assuming you could get one full charge out of the battery pack itself, you know, on your Nexus 6, but it really depends, you know, what you're doing with it. When I had my phone on there earlier, I had Bluetooth on and LTE. I wasn't really doing too much. I was at like 30% brightness and it charged quite well. I was actually surprised. I thought it would use more battery, but again, I'll follow up with more long-term and how it does, you know, perform throughout the day. I'm going to use it tomorrow while I'm at school. I'm there all day anyway, so I will let you guys know how it is. But, you know, first impressions, this thing is really, really handy, and I definitely would recommend it right now. But, you know, again, we'll look at the long term a little bit later. Hope you enjoy this.